Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in this world. God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Well, I look a little un- unshoveled. Even my hat looks a little unshoveled or disheveled. I think it's disheveled. Oh, excuse me. Let me get a little sip of water here. You know, when you get older, your brain can think of all kinds of things to get into, and your body's just like, I, I don't think so. But you can get started, and then your body's like, okay, I remember how to do this. Let's do that. And then you get into it, and then all of a sudden it hits you, and you're like, remember what happened the last time you shuffled boxes around? You couldn't walk for a week. You couldn't stand up 5 or 10 seconds. Stop now. So I just had to make myself stop. I was like, oh, I can't go there again. It was awful. I'm like, don't do this to us again. So anyway, my case manager from the senior services, um, he's such a great guy. He works so hard for the elderly that are under his care. He's always so concerned about us, and he's always calling to check on us, stopping by to chat, when we're outside. Not He doesn't come in my apartment. I don't let anybody in my apartment. But he stops outside sometimes and talks to me. But anyway, he called me today to find out how I was doing and if I needed anything. And here he is at home with COVID. So I gave him the web address for the FLCCC so he could get some medical help. And I'm not a doctor, but they are. And they're remarkable. And they're fighting against the corporate machine of Big Pharma. And I pray for them, especially Dr. Pierre Corey, who has put so much of his life and time into this whole thing since the COVID has started. But if you guys could please lift Mike Haney up in prayer, I would so appreciate that. I told him, I said, Mike, I'll pray for you. And he's so appreciative. He's just a down to earth, humble person. And anyway, so like I said, he goes out of his way to make sure that all the elderly that are under his care are cared for and have what they need. And he does some amazing things to get you what you need. And he also helps homeless people. He will spend a lot of time trying to help them get on their feet, get food, get clothes, get shelter. And I'm sure he does a lot of that out of his own pocket. But he's a very good guy. And if you guys could lift him up in prayer to Heavenly Father and lift him up high because we need him. He's reminds me of Dorca, who sewed all the clothes and everybody loved her so much because she did so much for the community. That's Mike Haney. And then I want you to guys, if you would please, continue to lift Pauline up. I got a word from God for her today, and I texted her to see how she was doing, and I said, I have a word from God for you. I said, it's potassium. And she says, he's been yelling at me all day to eat a banana. I said, well, did you eat the banana? So we talked about potassium and like when she's taking fluid pills. So when you take fluid pills, you need to take potassium or eat bananas and drink some orange juice because your body will get quickly depleted of potassium. And so she said that her doctor is one of the DO doctors that doesn't prescribe a lot of medicine but recommends more natural ways to good health. So he had told her to eat 2 bananas each day. instead of taking the potassium tablets. So anyway, she said, well, my potassium's been really good. And I said, well, that's great. I said, but it's probably in the ditch today because you've been so sick. And so I said, God gave me the word potassium for you. And he's been yelling at you all day to eat that banana. Have you eaten that banana yet? I said, because when he says something twice, it's for emphasis. It's important. And I told her, I said, you can die if your potassium's too low. And you just get where you can't move and your arms and legs feel like they weigh thousands of pounds and you can't hardly lift your arm up to rub your nose. So anyway, she ate the banana, but then it made her feel kind of sick. So if you guys can keep lifting her up, then that would be wonderful, because she was feeling a lot better today and was able to eat something. So that's wonderful news. Prayers do work, and Heavenly Father, He's faithful. When we call on Him, He helps us. So if you guys could do that, Mike Hanny and Pauline, and that would be great. And so if any of you ever need prayers, please let me know, because we can also request that the prayer warriors come out. And these are people that are like professional prayers, and they do a lot of praying, and they have lists of people that they pray for. I have a list here in my notebook. But so if you're needing prayers for anything, whether you think it's a big thing or a small thing, please bring it to my attention, and I will do what I can to get those prayers going up for you. And we've had some remarkable results. The one lady, I mean, it was just terrible, the mess she was in, and by the next day it was all smoothed out and worked out, and it was all good. So he can respond rather quickly, or he can take his time, or he can use other people to intervene to do different things. And like Pauline needs potassium today, so he told me, I was thinking of Pauline, and I was praying for her, and he said potassium. And I went, okay, I'm on it. And so I came in the house, and I got busy doing something else, and he was like, potassium? I was like, oh, okay, I'm on it right now. So I immediately got out my phone and started texting her. So I thought it was so cool that, she said, he's been yelling at me all day to eat a banana. Look how our Heavenly Father cares for us. It's not always just a wave of His hand or a touch of His hand. He uses us sometimes to help one another. And so always be open to Him when there's prayer going on, and He may put His hand on you, or He may give you something that you need to do, and it will benefit someone, and you may not even know that person, and never have met them. But you could do something that He tells you to do. And if you're open and you're listening and you're open to the will of God, He will give you things to do. Believe me, it's so true. So today we're going to read in the book of Joshua. And I'm sorry it's late. I usually try to get these out so that I know a lot of people listen to them and fall asleep, So I apologize that it didn't get out in time for your, bedtime. But just know, when you say your prayers and lay down and go to sleep, He's watching over you, and He's blessing you in ways you may not even understand. And it's like Paul said, now we look at the world and it's like looking through a cloudy mirror. But then everything will be crystal clear, and we'll have understanding, and Jesus is going to teach us all things that we never knew. So it's going to be an exciting time in the millennium. Just to be there and to fall down at His feet and thank Him for all that He's done. He is so good, and He loves us all so much. And you know, that chokes me up every time. So here we are in Joshua chapter 20. The Lord also spake unto Joshua, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge, whereof I spake unto you by the hand of Moses, that the slayer that killeth any person unawares. Now, this means, when it says, Thou shalt not kill, it really means thou shalt not murder, meaning having forethought or having some vengeful kind of thing against a person and plotting to take their life. That is murder. Now, you may accidentally kill someone. You may kill someone in war, but that is not that commandment, okay? Just so you understand. So he says, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge, whereof I spake unto you by the hand of Moses, that the slayer that killeth any person unawares, and unwittingly may flee thither, and they shall be your refuge from the avenger of blood. And when he that doth flee unto one of those cities shall stand at the entering of the gate of the city, and shall declare his cause in the ears of the elders of that city, they shall take him into the city unto them, and give him a place, that he may dwell among them. And if the avenger of blood pursue after him, then they shall not deliver the slayer up unto his hand, because he smote his neighbor unwittingly, and hated him not before time. And he shall dwell in that city until he stand before the congregation for judgment, and until the death of the high priest, that he may be in those days, or whoever the high priest is at that time. And then shall the slayer return, and come unto his own city, and unto his own house, unto the city from whence he fled. And they appointed Kadesh in Galilee in Mount Naphtali, and Shechem in Mount Ephraim, and Kirjath Arba, which is Hebron, in the mountain of Judah. And on the other side Jordan, by Jericho eastward, they assigned Bezer in the wilderness upon the plain, out of the tribe of Reuben, and Ramoth in Gilead, out of the tribe of Gad, and Golan in Bashan, out of the tribe of Manasseh. These were the cities appointed for all the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them, that whosoever killeth any person at unawares might flee thither, and not die by the hand of the avenger of blood, until he stood before the congregation. Chapter 21. Then came near the heads of the fathers of the Levites unto Eleazar the priest, and unto Joshua the son of Nun, and said unto the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, and they spake unto them at Shiloh in the land of Canaan, saying, The Lord commanded by the hand of Moses to give us cities to dwell in, with the suburbs thereof for our cattle. And the children of Israel gave unto the Levites out of their inheritance, at the commandment of the Lord, these cities and their suburbs. And the lot came out for the families of Kohathites, and the children of Aaron the priest, which were of the Levites, had by lot out of the tribe of Judah, and out of the tribe of Simeon, and out of the tribe of Benjamin, 13 cities. And the rest of the children of Kohath had by lot out of the families of the tribe of Ephraim, and out of the tribe of Dan, and out of the half tribe of Manasseh, 10 cities. And the children of Gershon had by lot out of the families of the tribe of Issachar, and out of the tribe of Aser, and out of the tribe of Naphtali, and out of the half tribe of Manasseh, in Bashan, 13 cities. And the children of Merari by their families had out of the tribe of Reuben, and out of the tribe of Gad, and out of the tribe of Zebulun, 12 cities. And the children of Israel gave by lot unto the Levites these cities with their suburbs, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. And they gave out of the tribe of the children of Judah, and out of the tribe of the children of Simeon, these cities which are here mentioned by name, which the children of Aaron, being of the families of the Kohathites, who were the children of Levi, had for theirs was the first lot. And they gave them the city Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah, with the suburbs thereof round about it. But the fields of the city and the villages thereof gave they to Caleb the sons of Jephunneh for his possession. Thus they gave to the children of Aaron the priest Hebron with her suburbs, to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Libnah for her suburbs, and Jattir with her suburbs, and Eshtemoa with her suburbs, and Holon with her suburbs, and Deber with her suburbs, and Ain with her suburbs, and Juttah. Excuse me 1 second. Thank you. I needed a little sip of water. Juttah with her suburbs, and Beth Shemesh with her suburbs, 9 cities out of the 2 tribes. And out of the tribe of Benjamin, Gibeon with her suburbs, Geba with her suburbs, Anathoth with her suburbs, and Almon with her suburbs, 4 cities. And the cities of the children of Aaron, the priest, were 13 cities with their suburbs. And the families of the children of Kohath, and the Levites, which remained of the children of Kohath, even they had the cities of their lot out of the tribe of Ephraim. And for they gave them Shechem with her suburbs in Mount Ephraim, to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Gezer with her suburbs, and Gibzabnim with her suburbs, and Beth Horon with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Dan, Eltekeh with her suburbs, Gibbethon with her suburbs, Aijalon with her suburbs, Gath-Rimmon with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the half-tribe of Manasseh, Taanach with her suburbs, and Gath-Rimmon with her suburbs, 2 cities. All the cities were 10 with their suburbs for the families of the children of Kohath that remained. And unto the children of Gershon, of the families of the Levites, out of the other half-tribe of Manasseh, they gave Golan in Bashan with her suburbs, to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Beesh Tirah with her suburbs, 2 cities. And out of the tribe of Issachar, Kason with her suburbs, Dab-Ariat with her suburbs, Jamuth with her suburbs, En-Gannim with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Asher, Mishal with her suburbs, Abdon with her suburbs, Helkath with her suburbs, and Rehob with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kedesh in Galilee with her suburbs, to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Hamath-dor with her suburbs, and Kartan with her suburbs, 3 cities. And the cities of the Gershonites, according to their families, were 13 cities with their suburbs. And unto the families of the children of Merari, the rest of the Levites, out of the tribe of Zebulun, Jokneam with her suburbs, and Karta with her suburbs, Dimnah with her suburbs, Nahalal with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Reuben, Bezer with her suburbs, and Jahazah with her suburbs, Kedemoth with her suburbs, and Mephath with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth and Gilead with her suburbs, to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Mahanaim with her suburbs, Heshbon with her suburbs, Jazer with her suburbs, and 4 cities in all. So all the cities of the children of Merari by their families, which were remaining of the families of the Levites, were by their lot 12 cities. All the cities of the Levites within the possession of the children of Israel were 48 cities with their suburbs. These cities were every one with their suburbs round about them. Thus were all these cities. And the Lord gave unto Israel all the land which he sware to give unto their fathers, and they possessed it, and dwelt therein. And the Lord gave them rest round about, according to all that he sware unto their fathers. And there stood not a man of all their enemies before them. The Lord delivered all their enemies into their hand. There failed not aught of any good thing which the Lord had spoken unto the house of Israel, all come to pass. And as always, I love you.